7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hi guys, and welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining me today. Yes, it's been a very interesting weekend. To all the guys who popped by on the stream yesterday on Twitch to support me during the FM playoffs, I want to thank you. I'm sorry. Yes, a bit of Joey started with the match against Gertie. You see, the inner part of me was going, play the 4-3-1-2. What are you doing? Why are you going strikeless? He's playing a 4-1-3-2. You should slap it sideways with your 4-3-1-2. No. I just had to see what it was going to be like. So, we lost that first game. Bounced back the next game was against Gareth, where I was quite happy because Gareth is a very good player. And we beat Gareth because we reacted to something in the game and I was 1-0 down, went on to beat him with a hat-trick from Danny Ings. But that was the end of my run, man. After that, I was injuries. I lost Foden. Then I lost the two defenders, Philippe and Verissimo. And then injuries, and then out went my plans to play. I was forced into a 4-3-1-2 with weaker players. I learned something very valuable on the day. I just learned something, and I'm going to use that going forward. I mean, I was happy that by the time I got to the last game and I had a fit squad, like my last game against Sweet Left Foot is the only one that I had a fit squad for, right? So essentially, I lost all my... After Gareth, didn't have Foden available all the way until the last game. And then the last game, at least we managed to hold Sweet Left Foot to... we could have beaten Sweet Left Foot. I mean, sussed out his formation in an instant. I figured out what I needed to do. And it's very similar to what HC16 did against me in our own drafts, because I looked at it and I went like, yeah, there's a counter to this. I remembered HC16's tactic and I was thinking, yeah, that could really work because it will exploit that flank, at least one of his flanks, but while anchoring my defense. And unfortunately for us, we didn't win, but I'm okay. I had so much fun. Hopefully, I gave people something to remember me by with my camels. I mean, I sent the camels to the wrong person. I should have sent the camels to myself. I mean, when I told Michael that his armpits are going to be infested by the fleas of 1,000 camels, little did I know it would inspire him to greatness. He went on to win, man. I didn't know that some guys get turned on by that kind of thing, man. But Mike did play well, so I was like, okay. Having said that, his tactic was pretty solid. I liked his tactic. I mean, I'm hoping to play him again someday soon. Sweet Left Foot, shall remember this day. So how are you guys, man? Hey, transfer news. Liverpool looks like they're gonna be rolling it with Darwin Núñez. I'm pretty happy with this if they do sign Darwin Núñez, because Darwin Núñez is 6'2". First up, that's huge. Okay. And for a person that's 6'2", his acceleration from 0.0 is fantastic. He has this habit of making people think that he's not very fast, but actually he's lightning fast. And some of the best ways to play the ball to him are, okay, I'm sorry to say this, but it's going to be the long ball from the keeper into space. He runs off and he scores a goal. And he's comfortable playing on the wings, cuts inside, and then he has this, and he doesn't play shots. Okay, if you're looking at if we want to talk about his traits, he doesn't have play shots. He has explosive missile called right foot. Okay, this guy just hammers those shots into the top right corner. So yeah, he breaks nets. So it's gonna be exciting to watch him. And he kind of reminds me of a Liverpool player we had a while ago. The name now escapes me. He went on to play for Chelsea, but I mean, will he have the same impact? I mean, the first season, usually when a new player comes and joins the club the first season, right? The first couple of matches, it's lightning. It's like, people don't know how to defend against him. So hopefully that works in our advantage. Saliba might be going to Spurs, right? I think Saliba is a damn good signing for Spurs. Arsenal. If Arsenal signs Saliba, I'll be impressed because he's one of the best fullbacks, I think, because he doesn't lose the ball. He hardly gets sent off. Charlie commits a foul. Harley makes a mistake. You know, if he's got like 3,000 passes in a season, it's like a 90% pass completion rate. Now, Saliba is going to be a player that's going to be a very good signing for Arsenal. Will you do checking under 20 league across Europe to find wonder kids? Nah, I will be doing that. Yeah, but like I said before, like, you know, I don't do... I mean, there are ways to do this, right? My way is slightly different. Mine is a bit more like easier, so to speak. You know, I don't... Why is my phone... What is going on with my phone, man? Hold on. This is where I hang my caps. So I have to get it out of the way because my phone is in the way of that thing that holds my caps and my headsets. I've got two, man. The other one is full of caps. Okay, I'll just mute this. Okay. So it could be my wife, you know what I mean? Right? You know, you don't want to piss off your own wife, but you know, but the number of times my wife goes, right, you know, I sent you messages, why don't you respond? Have you... Then I turn to her and I go like, honey, was I responding when we were dating? Because I hardly respond to messages. I'm the kind of person that likes to do things in person. So yeah, I'm not very good at responding to messages. Yeah, I'm a horrible person, man. Do you think there are other good strikers in the market given Nunez, Haaland, and Alvarez have secured big moves? I mean, there are, but I don't think they are available for... off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody else. Yeah, of that pedigree. Because there are only like, at the moment, there are only 3 strikers I think of when I look at top strikers in Europe. Like, look at Nunez, Haaland, and Alvarez. Alvarez is a bit, I don't think he's ready yet for the big time. So I think even Nunez needs another season. If Liverpool fans expect him to come in and start becoming another Haaland, I don't know. Maybe a while yet, man. Maybe a while yet. Tottenham are going to be, they might. Oh, sorry. Arsenal already owns Saliba. Correct. It cost you guys 25 million. My bad. Yeah, Saliba. No, I was, wait. Manchester United. Frankie de Jong. Let me think I remember. Frankie de Jong and one more player might be going to United, right? Yeah. Can I see your youth intake this season? There are probably players with great potential that you forgot to offer a contract. Wow, I got people who are looking out for me, man. Let's go. Oi, you better look at your youth team. Okay, let's look at our youth candidates. Development Center, youth candidates. Yeah. Who did I not... Am I offering these guys contracts? We already offered the contracts already. None of these are coming. Okay. Our under 18s, we already signed them to a contract. Like, we got these guys. So we signed Lority Stokesson, right? Contracted to this guy. I think this player, we got it from AAB, right? One of our Moneyball signings, right? So this is a Moneyball signing. Okay. We pulled him in. Okay. Kamel Ilestre is from our youth academy. Andrea Machi is this player. We poached him from another club. We poached him from Palermo for 250k because of his numbers in the Serie, the youth league in Serie. Then this is a player that I think we also poached him from this other club. Then we got Leon. This is the other one, Santo Leone. He's from our academy. And then that's it. This is it. These are the only ones. Other than that, no one else is particularly good. I mean, I should look at our under 20s, right? I mean, I never even look at our under 20s, because when it comes to my under 20s, I don't want to pay attention to them. I'm sincerely like Tommaso Gatto, attacking midfielder center. Does he have potential? Spirited. I think he's not going to get a chance to play for us, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to... No, I cannot put these guys out on loan until they got one more season in them, right? So we're not letting him go on loan until he gets that one more season. Then once he's 18, we'll let him go. Gaspare Agate, not very good. Tosta, this goalkeeper. So, I mean, let's look at him, right? Before we say he's not worth keeping. Yeah, okay, he's got great attributes in the wrong places. Gigante, I like this guy. I mean, the name itself makes me think he's going to be a great striker, but he's been at the club for a while, hasn't really developed. Yeah, we put him out on loan and 5.64 after 13 games. Nobody else wants him. So I think what we're gonna do with Giante is contract set for release. That's it. I mean, he's not proven himself to be decent. Then Marcia, he's one of our players. I think this season, he's in the B squad now. I can't use him in the main squad. Yeah. What position do I want to strengthen for next season? Oh, I love that question because I don't know. I really don't know, man. I mean, if I'm looking at my own performances, right, I am very contented to be a mid-table side for a while more longer. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm enjoying getting to know these players, having fun. I'm forming personal bonds with them. But seriously speaking, okay, the person I want to sign is him, Kasedi. We want to make him our player. So this season, but our entire budget goes to him. So I'm going to try and get him make him into a full-time player for our club. Okay. Because Kasede, history, career, if you look at him, right, he's homegrown and nation. So it's easy. So good for us as well. So we're going to add him I want to add him to our arsenal of players. Now, in terms of defenders, I'm pretty happy. In terms of fullbacks, well, if I can get better fullbacks, I want to, right? So right now, he's 28 years old, right? My plan is not to go out there and sign players, like too many players. I want to develop from the under 18. I want to bring players in. I'm looking at 3 seasons time to challenge the league because I want to have we want to do well. We can do well. We'll sign, what's his face? Kasede. Then I think what we can do, we've got a good strike force in Pablo Rodriguez. We've got Tolan. If there's any area of the team that we want to actually strengthen, to be honest with you guys, right, it's here. Because if I'm looking at my midfield, what do we have? We don't really have good players. Our midfield is not fantastic. Our shadow striker, we need one more player we can play as a shadow striker. Because I want to have the option of going to the flanks, right? So if I were to pull this guy out here, because my box system, if I pull him here, it's a different tactic altogether. It's a very different tactic. Yeah. So I'm toying with the idea of this box system, modding it comes here. So I got 3 coming in this way. So modding this system and pushing it here because it can be potentially a very strong tactic. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to look for players that can play in these positions, right? Wingers, strikers, right? So that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be a slightly different tactic, right? So we're just going to pull him here and wing back bombs up the pitch. Put him here and wing back bombs up the pitch. So I get a lot of I still get the danger. So I'm just gonna have to change this slightly, right? So I might change the configuration up top slightly. But in terms of the youth players, then we were looking who can play here. Machi can play there, right? But it's not fast enough, right? And then if I'm looking at other players, we got the young players like Fabrizio. Because I was looking at my players going, yeah, we might be able to do this with some of the players here. We've got him, Laurie Stokerson. He can play there. So, I mean, if I give this player might have a chance to develop into something like that. So if I put him into this position, I can train him, right? So now his training is at advanced. Well, I want him to get his finishing up, his acceleration up. So once he gets these attributes up, we're going to work on passing, vision, and technique, right? And his strength, because he's too lightweight, right? So this is going to be I expect him to be ready maybe in... I think he should be ready for the senior team in 2 seasons. Right? So we're going to develop him very, very carefully. So here we go. He's got advanced, right? So it's finishing and composure and off the ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask him to work on his attacking movement, off the ball, anticipation, and decision. So this should be solid for him. All right. So we've got that. So the plan is going out there. We got to look for another young. We are looking for young shadow strikers, right? Young players who can play in our system. Lewandowski is available as arguably the best striker in the world. Yeah, but no club is willing to. I don't know how many clubs are willing to drop a lot of cash on Lewandowski right now. Yeah, he might be one of the best strikers in the world, but the question is, there's always this this. Okay, there's always this trade-off you have to make, right? When you sign an older player to a squad. So some people don't mind it. Some clubs, like, they bring in older players all the time because they add something to the squad. But if you bring somebody as big as Lewandowski to your club, then you have to change your system for Lewandowski as well. Look at what happened at United and Ronaldo, and compare that to what's happening with Oliver Giroud, right? So yeah, so sometimes the players have to be happy with being a part of the team. So whoever brings Lewandowski into the picture, he's gonna have to, you're gonna have to change, man, for Lewandowski. Okay, so now we've got this. Okay, we can play him here. This F9 position, we're gonna just carry on with Strelec, right? So Strelec can play here. Okay, then Tolan comes in again, this position. But if I get I'm looking for this specific player. All right, so we're going to look for one player who can play AML left side. Okay, because we have a tactical surprise next season for a lot of teams, man. A lot of teams are going to get shocked at the way we are playing because we're going to dominate the league next season. So first things first, I have a plan. I have a plan with my tactic. It's probably going to be the same plan for draft mode, man. Okay, so looking at our no package. Okay, seriously, what happened? We got no money, is it? Remaining, look at that. Remaining 2.5. So transfer budget, we are going to scouting. We got no money, man. We gotta give ourselves some money. Okay, so we're gonna give ourselves about, because our scouts don't do work. Okay, all right. So scouting package we need is about 540, right? Okay, 540. All right, that's done. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is look through our list of players, advance. What I'm looking for is pass completion. Where's my pass completion? Pass completion ratio. Okay, 90% on the flanks. Okay, so we got that. And then cross completion rate. No, I want pass completion and dribbles. Yeah, where's dribbles? Dribbles made. Okay, at least 2 dribbles made and pass completion of at least 90%. 90% is pretty high for a winger. We might not find a lot of players in that category. And we go quick and we put it here. So now we've got all these players who are very good at holding on to the ball in the final third, right? So he is Chris Popov, Welsh player. Who's he playing for? He's playing the Sky Bet League 1. Wow. Bringing a Sky Bet League 1 player to our team. How's that for a plan? 22. On loan from Leicester City. 15, 14. I like his acceleration. I like his agility. I like his crossing, dribbling. Passing is not that fantastic. Okay, so he's okay. His pass completion is 90%. Dribbles, he makes like 3.5. He gets into the area XG. But this is for Sky Bet. No? I mean, this is terrible numbers for Sky Bet League 1. Like 2 appearances really hasn't done anything. So then we've got these 2 other players. Okay, so there are no young players here, right? They're all fairly old. Right, 15 to 45. Let's look at the right side. What do we have on the right side? The youngest player we have here is still Chris Popov, and nobody else worth looking at. None of these are Italians. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our traditional method, which is the slow burn method. We first go to our favorite countries, Denmark. Then we go to, I think right now we go to I'm going straight to the under 19 Premier League. We're not wasting time, man. The draft finals tomorrow. No, tomorrow is the finals. I haven't sent out the message yet. I'm going to do it later after the stream. Yeah. So it's the finals tomorrow. There's no more qualifiers. We got all the players in, right? Yeah. I can send a message to Stick as well. See whether Stick can make it. I haven't managed to send it. I'm gonna create the group later and send the message. Because I was busy editing another video today. Another tactic video just is going out tomorrow. Okay, player detail. Okay, pass completion percentage for ting. Okay, attacking midfielder, attacking. We want player that can place on the left side. Okay, so we've got 2 players, 16 appearances, 1 loss. Wait, but none of them have got pass completion numbers, right? We haven't added that yet in pass. Okay, there we go. All right, so pass completion numbers on the left wing. Okay, we can add these three as well, and then we can see what we will have to work with. Cross completion, wow, 21%. This guy is a beast, man. 3 assists, 44% cross completion. You know how good that is? That means his crosses find the target all the time out of 10 appearances. Man, this is obscene for a 16-year-old. Okay, add to shortlist. That's just, this number just makes me sit up and go like, what is he doing? What role position is he playing in, man? I mean, if you look at his attributes, right, he's probably a 0 attribute, right? So I'm gonna actually scout him. Okay, report scout player for 1 week. Okay, so that's the first one. I mean, yeah, I know sometimes the numbers, you know, they're different, right? So, but 90% pass. Okay, I want to look. I want to remove all the central players. Okay, so central players, you get a lot of AMCs. I'm not interested in AMCs. I want a left and a right. Then chances are they might have acceleration to look at. Okay, add to shortlist, and add this to the shortlist. So we're adding these players to the shortlist. Pass completion, crosses, dribbles made. Okay. Okay, so his dribbles made. I can't tell from here what the dribbles per 90 minutes is. Okay, all right. Dribbles per 90 now is 3.84. Okay, not too bad. Okay. Key passes 17. If from his dribbles, he's created 17 chances in 7 appearances. Okay. John Muhammad. You're coming up. We're having a look at you, man. Okay, another one here. 16 appearances, 1 assist, 2 goals. Finisher. 15 appearances, 1 assist, 6 goals. David Palmer. Add to shortlist. Okay, this is too many. 29 key passes in 20 matches is 1 key pass a game. Less than a, I mean, okay, it's like slightly more than 1, right? So 12, 17, that's not so fantastic. 960 is almost half decent. Okay, 3.14 Lucas Barnes, add to shortlist. Okay, all right. So we've got left, right, and center. Okay, what about, we only want 16 years old. That's it. Want to poach them from the clubs. The idea is to poach them from the club. Okay, we don't want to be nice people. We just want to go there and just yank that player out from that club. Okay. So that's it. Key passes from the left and the right. We've got this guy leading the way. That means he's created a lot of chances for us. Key passes, 29 key passes in 20. Okay, Jensen. Add to shortlist. That's it. 29, 27, 27. He's 16 years old. Like I said, we're only looking at 16 years old. Now we're going to go to Sweden because I only want to... Okay, maybe we'll go to Italy. For once, let's go to Italy. Let's show some faith to our old Italians, man. Bloody hell, all I do is I go to Serie. I only go to Italy. Okay, player detail, same thing. We got these numbers here. Key passes on the flanks. Ghanaian? No. We want Italians. 66 key passes, 6 assists. Pass completion, 91. Cross completion. This guy is looking good, man. Oh, this guy is looking good. These numbers are quite exciting. I mean, he's made how many appearances? 16 appearances and he's created 66 chances. I mean, this is like obscene, man. You know the key pass, right? A key pass is a goal-scoring opportunity. That means somebody received that cross or received the header or received a pass. Because a key pass, right? You play a key pass into the area and nobody hits it, it's not a key pass, right? So, because nobody could get to it. So it's not, I mean, I think so. I mean, I might be wrong. I could be completely wrong, yeah. You know, I might be wrong there. Key passes per 90 minutes. 4.67, 16. Again, Luca Mignola. We're gonna get a scout report in him. Yeah, scout report this bit. This guy looking quite interesting, the 16-year-old. Because 4.67 key passes, 31 cross completion rate is damn good, man. This number. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this number. Okay. All right. So we've got the youngsters in our own one. What about those guys who can hold on to the ball, right? Pass, completion. Yeah. So it's very rare that you find players that can keep the passes. I mean, their pass completion can be very high. All right. Okay. Out of curiosity, right? Let's find somebody who's got high. Okay, we can't go expected goals because that means he's always getting in those positions to score goals, right? But we want high shots on target, meaning at least when he gets into those positions, he makes his shots count, right? So shot on target percentage. Because we could easily go, I'm not looking at XG, I'm not looking at XG goals, right? I just want to know which of these kids can actually hit the target, right? And this guy, 146.44, 57, 15 appearances, 9 goals is the key one that stands out. Okay, get a scout report. Why didn't I look at the rest? Okay, first up, he's got 57% shot on target percentage, right? Okay, so that's a very high shot on target percentage. I mean, anything in this region, 50 is already damn bloody good. But he's got 9 goals in 15 appearances, and he's got 146.44 minutes per goal. That's huge, right? So Corrado Barbiero is one. Yeah, it's always a pass that leads to a chance, correct? A pass to a player that made an assist is a key. A pass to a player where he takes a shot at goal. That's a key pass, right? So a pass to a player that leads to a goal is an assist. Yeah, that's the difference between the two. So every time you cross the ball is where he hits, right? That's a key pass. So every time you play a pass and then somebody shoots but he doesn't score, it's a key pass, but it's not a assist. But if he goes in, it becomes an assist. Yeah. So that's the difference between a key pass and an assist, which is the reason why I'm always looking at key passes. Because key passes tell me how many whether these guys are good at creating chances. So they create chances, so they might get a cross in. So I need those things, right? So speaking of which, since we are in the Italian under divisions, right? Let's drop it all the way to defenders, left and right. Key passes, shots on target. No, wait, we're not getting shots on. Well, shots on target for a fullback. This, yeah, but this just means that he's at like, this is, you don't look at fullbacks because they don't always get shots, right? So it could be inflated. Yeah, you can tell this by this 367 minutes per goal. What I'm looking for is key passes again. Key passes per 90. So the fullback right now, there's 3.52. He gets a lot of crosses in. Vito Albe, let's go and add him to the short list. And then we will ask for a scout report. See? So among the fullbacks, right? Left and right, key passes 3.52. No other fullback in Serie A, in the youth teams, is doing that. And Vito Albe again. So his cross completion numbers are about 25%. Pass completion is 89. That's not too bad. So you might go for Vito Albe as a youngster. So can we get approach to sign him straight away from the club? Bang. Yeah, go on to continue his development and Cremonese. And now if I click, he's not a bad player. Yeah, I was right. He's not a bad player at the age of 16. So this is how you tell whether you want to get a good fullback, right? So it's really easy. So you always ask yourself, what do you want a fullback to do? You want a fullback to create chances, right? So you look at key passes. So a fullback who's got low key passes is, so even if he's got great attributes, but he's like if his key pass is like less than 1 a game, what's the point? There's no point getting him, right? He hardly gets his crosses in, or he might be shy to cross the ball or whatever. So all this I never bother with all these cross completion numbers. I'm only looking at key passes because this means that his cross or his pass found a target. This just says how many times he can cross the ball. Doesn't necessarily mean he found the target. Right? Cross completion. Sorry, crosses completed, right? Sorry. Yeah, it does. Sorry. My bad. This is cross completion numbers, right? It does say your crosses are completed, but it may not lead to a goal scoring chance, right? So this could be like a cross to a teammate, and then the teammate runs with the ball, but it doesn't create a goal scoring chance. So this just tells you whether he can find the target with his crosses. I want to know whether his crosses lead to chances or his passes lead to goal scoring chances. So this is more valuable, in my honest opinion, for fullbacks. This is very valuable for fullbacks. It just tells me that he's got a brain on his head. Okay, so we found ourselves a couple of new kids to add to our list. So we come in here. Has this changed? Nope, it has not. So none of them have made it to the first team, right? So that's none of them have. But we got We've got dribbles here. Look at this now. Now this is going to become damn big. Okay, let's go to 19. Let's drop it down to about 17. Okay, and so all these are the youth players. So all the players in my short list between 15 to 17. This is the size of the short list at the moment. Okay, so now I want cross completion numbers of 23%. So this guy has got 23% cross. We're scouting him. Okay, good. All right, we'll just wait for the scout reports to come in. Then we'll just go there. Just John Mohammed, right? It's another player that we're looking at. I'm just adding players to our youth team. That's it. So we're gonna get a scout report on him. I just want to make sure that we don't have too many scout reports going on. Okay, 5. Okay, so what we want is the winger position, right? So scout report on him. Scout report on him. Peter Jensen, Oliver Bell, yeah. So scout report on him. Then the fullbacks, Jans Pedersen, 16 years old. Oh, he's already made appearances for the senior team. He's made 2 substitute appearances for the senior team. This guy also made 2 substitute appearances for the senior team. So let's go and get. I know it's a no-nonsense fullback. Probably down to the attributes. Okay. Vito Albe, this is the one we found, right? Oh, look at him, man. He can play so many positions. I'm 7. Am I imagining this? Do I see 17 for the senior team? I try to get him over. He won't come. Let's see how many of these players we can. Now this one is make inquiry. Luca Mignola, approach the sign. That doesn't want to come. So all these players we can go in with bid offers later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bid offer for him. Make an offer. So here we'll pay 140,000. Okay, so he's got no agent. Okay, we'll come in with about 190, suggest. 300. Oh, I should have done that. I should have just gone with 250. That's the reason why I always go with 250. When I go with 250, I don't get a nonsense though. We want 40% on next sale and all that bloody thing. Why do you think I always drop? I start with 250. Once I start with 250, I don't get that. I don't get that other stuff. So now I gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks later, then go back in again for the same player. So our tactics are gonna. Yeah. So I'm just gonna wait, man. Yeah, this tactic that I'm playing is the same tactic I'm going to use for draft mode. Yeah. My box and my out box and my 4-3-1-2, which is a mistake I made yesterday because against the match, when I was playing Curti, I decided to go experimental with a tactic I've never used. Very stupid of me. Actually, I listened to my inner voice to start allowing Joey to take over. Joey took over the first game. Strikeless. How often have you guys seen me play strikeless? I've got this personal disdain for strikeless tactics that allowed you to take over. But never mind, it's okay. I know that I can easily play a strikeless tactic if I want to. But the better option was against this 4-1-3-2 was always going to be the 4-3-1-2. It's a much more offensive tactic. Plus, I keep forgetting, no? I keep forgetting, right? You know what I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting neutral venue. You like my way of scouting? Yeah, I keep it simple, man. I like to keep scouting very simple. Like, you just come in here, go to your favorite countries. Wow, this year I want to go to Portugal. Yeah, let's go to Portugal. It's just nonsense. It's like the easiest way, man. Okay, let's go to the let's go and look for a. Oh yeah, this only thing about this league, right? It's a bit confusing. So many as we go to, we go to first division. Okay, it must mean these clubs are pretty good, right? What the clubs? Benfica is it okay? Okay, Benfica is there. That means must be decent. Okay, that's the only logic I have right now. Player detail. Okay, let's go in. Let's find a fullback that creates goal scoring opportunities for the rest of his teammates. Key passes per 90. There ain't nobody here. No fullback has done it. So what do? We leave. Okay, let's not be so mean. Okay, Let's go to attacking midfielders, left and right. Oh, we have a few. So boss 17. So we just scout this guy. Okay, happily. Oh, we can approach to sign him. Add to short list. And then wait a sec, won 17, lost 7. What the heck is this? Okay, key passes per 90. Okay. 2.43. So. I mean, I'm not gonna jump over. I'm not gonna like go like, wow, that's a great number. You know, 3 is a very good number. 2.43 is decent. He creates 2 goals. Hey, this is appearanceless, like you idiot. Key passes, yeah, 2.43. Why was I seeing appearances? I don't know. Key passes per 90, 2.43. So Ricardo Sousa, right? So we're gonna get a scout report on him. Now we leave here. We go to say, where else should we go? Let's go to Sweden. Oh, shish kebab, I did it again. So we go to Sweden. We go to the youth team. There we go. I mean, this is only 8 games. When I see 8 games, there's not a lot to work from, right? Because then what you do is you add him to your short list and maybe scout him later. Just keep him there, right? 8 games in. Fullbacks, attacking midfielders and fullbacks. So fullbacks only got Adam Macklin, 19 years old, not worth it, too old. We go to 8, we got one 16-year-old here, Nicholas Scoop. Okay, add to short list. This is how we find our youth players. Okay, so add him to the short list. Now, if he's on a short list, the moment you put a player on the short list, right, if you want to know if he's going to be a potential wonder kid, right? Potential wonder kid. I'm not saying they're all going to be wonder kids, right? I'm saying there's a potential of him being a wonder kid. All right, you look at the appearances they make for the national team, because some of them make a lot of appearances, like here. These are appearances for the senior team, no, not for the junior team, because this doesn't record junior team, right? Yeah, all these guys are playing, right? So you don't see stats, right? That's because they haven't registered any stats for the senior team. But here, this guy has been registering stats for the senior team. So, but then you gotta be careful, right? So you have to check out what senior team, 3rd division. So this is something you need to bear in mind. That's why his stats are here. He's playing for the senior team in the 3rd division. So you gotta use your, you gotta like go and check which. So it doesn't mean that he's gonna be, oh my god, he's a wonder kid. No, he's not playing for the best team in the land, that kind of thing. So everything is relative. So you gotta be careful. Don't jump. Like if this John Mohammed. No, not him. Where is it? Are there? If Luca Mingio, 60 years old, has 1 senior appearance, I'm signing him. I don't care how much money Juventus want. I mean, I will go in for him big time because he hasn't had the wonder kid label yet. But he potentially is a wonder kid. This is how you identify wonder kids without scouting them completely. Here, this Barbero, I should go in for him big time because he is potentially a wonder kid. Because he's playing for, oh no, he's not. He's playing Serie C, so he's not. So see, Serie C. This one, Juventus. So suddenly you got to look at all these clubs and you ask yourself the question: potentially wonder kid, potentially wonder kid. No, Serie B, nope. That's Serie A, right? He hasn't played for them yet, so he's not a wonder kid. Danilo Mafi. There's another Mafi in the game. Man, I feel like signing him. You guys remember Mafi? We had a Mafi, man. You're from Portugal. I like it, man. I love Portugal. Never had a chance to visit Portugal, but so on those, I wish to see Portugal one day, kind of things. The 2 places I want to visit, Portugal and Morocco. Morocco because I want to walk down those bazaars, right? Experience the culture. Sit down and listen to people do poetry. I'm a crazy fella though. I'll sit down somewhere, listen to people spout poetry, have my coffee, that kind of thing. I'm that kind of person. I will sit down in parks, right? Observe people walking, seeing families having fun. That makes me happy. Kim Rasmussen. Okay, guys, see that? We scouted, right? Kim Rasmussen. No, this is one of our shortlisted players. Because my has to be inverted wing author, he can operate in inside. What is the potential of the future of the first team? I think he has a potential to play for us. 15, 14, agility. I mean, passing 12, work rate. I mean, he can go up. Positioning, yeah, he has no idea how to defend. Strength 6, 21 years old. Nah, forget it. He's too old. He's too old. He's too old for us. You went to Portugal. I mean, I think it's beautiful. I went to Spain once. I was like flabbergasted. I was in Barcelona many years ago, and I was just flabbergasted by the beauty of Barcelona. I was like walking into a museum. Artworks everywhere on buildings. I was like, my God, Barcelona is like, yeah, it just left me open jawed man the whole trip. I was like in awe of the city. You don't go abroad anymore. Same. I can't go abroad now. Boba wins. Hey, look at that, man. The under 19 best defender is our player. I mean, I think that this boy has potential, right? But he's got a long way to go, no? This is the missing ingredient in his game, crossing. It's a big part of his game. So I'm thinking whether, I think quickness, we want to work on his quickness, but we also want to work on his crossing, because if his deliveries aren't good, then I mean, quick acceleration is gonna go up, right? Should we just? He's got a long way to. Acceleration is gonna go up. Let's work on his crossing. Final reminder to vote in Italian Serie A manager. Okay, let's vote. Okay, let's look at the Serie A and how he finished. Do we think Inter, Milan? Who do we think we should vote for? You're gonna ask Inter, Milan, or Atalanta. Let's see. I can't vote for myself, right? So we shall vote for the Inter manager. I mean, Dejan Stankovic to win the title. It's something, man. Vote for Dejan Stankovic. Deserves it. Vote for myself. No, I am not. Vote for whoever is worthy. So at this point, I can do several things, right? I will now holiday for 1 week, because that's when our scouting reports are going to come in. Okay. These players are appearing because we have news on them. So we go for 1 week. Because scouts are out, right? So they will come back. Then we get the reports in. Because I don't like to holiday mode all the way to the next season. I like to soak myself into the game. I know this part of the game is fundamentally boring, but it's the part of the game I enjoy the most. I like tactics here. But after a while, you're on autopilot when it comes to tactics, right? But if you get your preseason done well and you scout the players, like, look at my reaction when Tobias Augustin Anderson is having a great game. It's because I scouted him using our method of scouting. We added him to our squad, and he's been blowing away defenses because they can't get a cross in most of the time. Makes me feel happy that the strategy works. So yeah, that's the way I play the game. Does good technique help a player improve his other technicals more quickly? No, technique is just a finishing touch of a technical. So if you think about it this way, that technique doesn't improve his other technicals. Well, I guess technique does. The word improve is a bit different, right? You think that technique leads to the other technicals becoming better. Yeah, I guess that would be the way to put it. Yeah. So if his technique improves, means things like his tackling he might commit less fouls. His crossing might be better. His finishing might be better. His long shots might be better. His crossing might find a target. So yeah, technique is that important. I would always hesitate signing a player who's got like 17 for tackling and low technique, like a single digit value. I'll be very worried. Especially then if he's got good aggression, then I'm like, oh god, this guy might get a yellow card or a red card, so that could happen because his technique isn't very good, right? He knows how to tackle players, just doesn't know how to do it safely. Okay. So that's where technique comes in. So to a point, you're right. Yeah. Just about to embark on my first season at the Premiership with newly promoted Blackburn. Wow, okay. You always take on those challenges, right? Exciting times. Hey, AJ. Hey, Paul Kent, thoughts on overplaying a youngster? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, oh, no, has not really happened to him. Because we rotated him, whenever he has that drop in fitness, we drop. Okay, I'll be very honest, right? We overplayed our Sir Gustian Anderson this season. We overplayed him a lot. Because I noticed these sharp drops in the CA. Because if you look at the development, we'll see that in a while when we come back from the holiday mode. For those guys who are wondering about my size of my file, I think I put it on Discord, right? Somebody asked me on Discord what's the size of my file. I think it's big ass file, man, right now. Games. I think Palermo right now. Wait, let me see. Palermo right now is 400 megabytes. 400 megabytes this file. So those guys who are asking. Yeah, some more the question that somebody just asked. Right, I just gotta get back to the question. I don't know what happened to my Sign a youngster with 16 technique. Applaud you. You know why? Damn hard to get. It's so hard to get youngsters with damn good technique. You gotta say, youngster. I get so excited when I sign young boys with technique. Yeah. So let's look at Sir Gustian Anderson, right? Okay, so where we go. But we have to remember it's end of season, so it might be a dip, right? So okay. Training. Look at this progress, right? See this? When you have dips like this during a season, now it's off season, it'll have a natural dip. This means I definitely have been overplaying him because last season it wasn't like this. No? Remember the season where I was looking after him, it was always up because he was always playing to his potential. Now sometimes he's not going to play to his potential because you're overplaying him. So you can look at his progress over time in terms of his attributes development, right? Okay. So looking at him, he is developing. Like if this is just the this 20 the year 2021 27, right? I don't like to see it like this. I just go like this. Then you look at the bottom, right? He's developed quite well, but if you look at it, right, so because I've been overplaying him, it stalls his development, right? So you've got to be very careful. I'm stalling his development. I'm not using him. I mean, yeah, I should not be doing that, but because I'm desperate, right, I'm overutilizing him right now. So he doesn't have much time to develop. So I've got to still rotate him. But I think now he's 22 already. I killed him. I killed his development. Yeah, 23. I killed his development. He might still develop, but he won't be a superstar now. He potentially had a chance to if he was younger in my team. If it was how do I put this? If I had been more careful with his development, it would have been, see, he's picked up all this, now doesn't enjoy big matches. Right, so this trait is picked up. So it means that in terms of training as well, mentoring, I got to take him out, man. I got to remove him. He's picked up that trait, no? Putting a lot of pressure on him, so you should not do that. Yeah. What I did was that out of desperation. Well, I don't know if it does, man, Wiper. I'm not sure, so I wouldn't say one way or the other that it does that. Yeah. Okay, so we got Luca Minogia. I mean, he's not bad, but maybe we'll wait. This player, I like his agility and his acceleration, his agility and his crossing, his passing. So we might want to go in with an offer for him. We might want to go in with an offer with him. Okay, transfer. Make an offer. Let's go in with something like $500,000. They want 1.9 million, so we'll have to come back some other day. I'm not paying so much money on players. This player, no, forget it. 15, 12, 10, flair, teamwork, dribbling. Actually, I like this boy a lot. Approach the agent. He doesn't want to sign for Palermo. Okay, all right. Transfer, make an offer. I still go to the club. You don't want? I give the club $500,000. They want him? Shit, everybody now wants what? They all want 600,000. Okay, all right. I'll come back with 600,000 later. Okay. David Palmer. This guy is actually pretty decent, right? And he reads the game. Quite smart player. Dribbling. First touch is pretty good. Determination, flair. Okay. 2.7 million transfer value. Okay, so he can play on the right. And play as a winger, but he's not very fast. If I bring him in, we can develop him. Transfer, make an offer. 2.7 million. Suggest terms. Finalize offer. Okay. We go in with 2.7. I think this guy can play for us straight away. Okay. 15-12. No. This is not bad as well. Fullback 12. A bit aggressive. But I think we can develop his thing. Yeah, a bit too aggressive. How is this guy shown up, man? Sign Rutter, whatever the price. Eintracht Frankfurt striker. No, we're not. I mean, here he can play left and right. How old is he? 25 years old. How much is he? 3.2 million. I think this passing, vision, decisions. Fairly inconsistent, doesn't enjoy big match. Doesn't matter to me. I don't really care about big matches. Fairly inconsistent is not as bad as inconsistent. But we add him to the shortlist and think about it. Okay. He's not bad. Okay. Might lack a bit of strength. 26 years old. Can't cross the ball, can pass the ball, has vision, doesn't have a lot of work rate. Dribbling, passing, vision, decisions, flair. Can play as a shadow striker, can play as an false nine. Alright. 26 years old. Transfer value, 2.6. Balance, jumping reach, not so good. Strength. Runs with ball, down the right, plays 1-2 strike streaks. Make offer, 2.6 million. Okay, done. We'll try bring him in. He's been transfer list. He's been one of our scouts came in. Oh, this guy is a fullback. We don't know. No, thank you, but no thanks. Too old. Emmanuel Seno, a winger, 13-16. Oh my goodness, this guy 18 years old only. Work rate is pretty decent. Technique is already quite good. 18-year-old winger. How much trip transfer value? Make offer. 1.7 million. Suggest finance offer. So we go in for two young players, right? One is an Italian. Ricardo Sousa. No. With the 3 staff members, Tamburo, okay. We have like I don't think he'll cover it. It just means he might go to ground. Aggressive means also good for if he's got good heading. Yeah. So it doesn't mean he's always going to. That's why reasons why I'm thinking about going back to that player. Yearly wage rise, remove. Appearance fee, remove. Yes, remove. Okay. Where is that? Reject loan back. No. He gotta stay with me because he can gain homegrown at club. That is who's interested in him? Same interest in joining Fortuna Düsseldorf and Dinamo. Important player, start negotiation. This the winger, right? Man, fairly inconsistent is not so bad. But 26 years old. We're gonna walk away from this. Racing Club have an accepted offer for Emmanuel Seno. Who's Emmanuel Seno? From Argentina. Well, I went all the way to Argentina for a wing back. Yeah, because of this. I'm gonna just take a gamble on this player, but I don't know his numbers. See, that's a problem. I'm just going on the back of this. No? As Italian second nationality, that's not so bad. Shit. This is me, hesitating. I don't know. I don't think he's okay. Who have we got coming in already? Okay, we got Rashidi coming in. We got me coming in. Okay, all right. I'm joining the club from America. Okay. Okay. Last winger on the left coming in. Winger on the right coming in. Okay, screw that. We're not in a hurry to sign players, right? So we all waiting to develop them. Okay, you get it. Seno is a Mourinho player, all physicals. He's massive. I know, but the thing is, I'm so like, because his thing is, right, if I play Seno, okay, play Seno, okay. The problem with Seno is this, right? Okay. What? We just said no to Seno. I just said no to Seno. Look at that, right? Okay. Okay, I'm looking at him going, oh yeah, he's massive. And he's fast. Shit. I forgot he's massive. I forgot he's massive, right? I forgot his tall. I forgot his jump rate is 14. Shit. I should what a reaction. I looked at the rest of his attributes. His metals are shite. Okay, then then I realized, oh my god, it's 14 for jumping reach. He can play on the wings. You know how good that is in this game. I mean, this thing about tall players, right? On the wings, man. Tall players on the wings are massive. He's got technique of 17. We gotta watch out for Zeno, okay? Maybe I'll give him a week or more. Okay, he might come back, might be interested in playing for us after we stormed off the. Imagine this, I go all the way to Argentina. I want to see the boy. We're signing him. Then before I even go into the room, no, I'm going back. What an idiot. He probably doesn't want to. Probably if he knows he's gonna end up playing for this kind of match, he's not gonna play for me, man. What kind of a muppet am I gonna be playing for? But so this phase, right? I like to go slow, okay? I like to go slow. I'm very, very meticulous in this phase. Okay, offers made for our marriage cities. Yapi is on my shortlist. His name is Yayi, and okay, seriously, I'm not bothering. Okay, I can't pronounce his name. Yeah, he's gotta be my Bruno Henri. Exactly, SNG. He's gonna be the young Bruno Henri. You're right. I mean, wow. Why did I say no to the young Bruno Henri? Okay, we got David Palmer. Okay. Can you imagine? He comes, right? I haven't said anything to him yet. He comes, he's like, I'm going to Sicily, where the girls are pretty. Where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. So he's got excited, right? The next thing you know, he ends up in the under 18 squad. I never promised him first team action. He's just got to prove himself. So he's going to join the under 18 squad. Our under 18 squad slowly getting stronger. Slowly he's going to get stronger. Okay, what's the plan? I like these kind of saves, right? Instead of just buying players and putting them in the tactic and going on, I like to build the team slowly, develop them, train them. Then, they come into my system. It's a lot more fun that way. Yeah, so it takes you a few seasons more. But it's fantastic, right? All you got to do is make sure that you sustain this level first. Like we had Serie A. Hey, we did it in less than Promoted from Serie C to Serie B in 1 season. From Serie B to Serie A in 2 seasons. We've been in the Serie A for now our 3rd season. So let's take it easy, man. Let's make money. We're making money, brothers. We had our overall balance used to be 6 digits when I first started the game. We had 6 digits 6 years ago when they went to the bank. When they went to the bank to draw out money, the checkbook was very small. Didn't need a lot of space for digits. Now they gotta ask them, hey, can I have a bigger checkbook? Yeah, let's keep on going back to say, what's his name again? Seno, right? Oh shit. You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen eventually? I'm gonna forget. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to put a note to his name. Because knowing me, halfway through, I'm gonna go, who's that player that I tried to sign? Oh, he can't be here. Yeah. Sign him. Sing him. Sign him, idiot. Reminder date. Okay. Reminder occurrence every week. Ting, 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 ting. It's gonna appear, no? There'll be a reminder every week coming to my mailbox. Sign him. Okay, sign him. Ting, 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 ting. Until we get him into the club. What an idiot. I'm a muppet. Okay. So our scouting, our shortlist, right? So this is our shortlist at the moment. Okay. So we got him coming in. I want to get this guy, this Vito Albe. I'm gonna rip him away from Juventus. We're gonna rip one player from Juventus as well. Where's the Juventus youngster? We're gonna build up our team, right? So we got this other winger I'm looking at from Juventus. He's not as exciting as the first player. This is John Mohammed. He's got good technique, right? Decent work rate, lots of room for development. Transfer, go back to the club one more time. Okay, let's go in with 500k, suggest 600k. Shit, gonna come back later. So now they don't fall for the 250k anymore. Last time I used to go with 250k, they all go, yeah, take. Now they're looking at me going, hey, we've been suckered by you one time before. Right, now you take 650 and shut up. Best use of alerts, you see that. Silent idiot. My heart can't handle promotion playoffs. I got Palermo up into Serie B in first season. I had to come from behind in quarters and semis. Yeah, I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. The Serie... My best advice is, right, if you want to play this promotion playoffs in Serie A, go attacking all the way. Don't be a defensive. I want to try and be defensive. You just take it to them all the way. You'll be fine. But the moment you try to be like defensive and all that Mickey Mouse shit, you'll be goofy. You'll have a very goofy experience. Hello, I'm okay. Because I had one tactical system, 4-3-1-2. I had a second plan in place. My first game against Gertie, I was an idiot. I should have just stuck to my 4-3-1-2. Joey took over the stream. Okay? Joey wanted to play strikerless. Joey shot himself in the foot. Because Gertie was playing a 4-1-3-2. If I got you a 4-3-1-2, I would have cleaned him up. But I didn't listen to myself. My heart wanted... My head say 4-3-1-2. My heart says Joey. Okay? That screwed up. After that, the second game, I won the second game. But after the second game, I had 3 players injured. I had 3 players injured all the way until my second last game. In fact, I only had a full squad in the last game against Sweet Left. So between my second game and my last game, I never had a choice. So I just went, okay, I mean, what do you want me to do? I just say la vie, man. Enjoy yourself. It's okay. I learned one very important lesson yesterday. One very important lesson yesterday. And that was my bench strategy was on a scale of 1 to 10. If I rated my bench strategy, it was doesn't deserve to be ranked. It's a 0. Because how many times did I go to the bench? See, you know your bench strategy is good when you can go to your bench and flip the game. In the second game, I was able to flip the game, right? But that was it. Once Phil Foden was injured, my season was over. I mean, João Pedro was meant to be my AF in my system with Benzema behind him, right? Then I was Danny Ings. So I wanted to have the option of going wide in some setups, but then I lost Phil Foden. But I can only blame myself. That's all. Okay. From there we get better. Hey, I was about to sign him. I was looking at this. Oh my god, this Danish player. Oh my god, I want to sign him. That's all released on a free. I'm drunk, man, today. No, it's okay. When I play the FM, when I do the playoffs, I love playing the playoffs. Yeah, eventually I'll start getting better at it. I'm just hopeless at draft mode, man. I am really bad at draft mode. But I'll get better. Yeah. I haven't really come up with a. I've in my head the times when I played for, when I've drafted for a plan and my plan B, and I've gotten my players actually done well as far as the semi-finals or the playoffs, right? That was the one time, right? Because I drafted well and I had my plan in my head and it was working well and I made it all the way to the semi-finals. So when I get my players and it is working to my plan, it's fine. It's just I've never had an injury crisis. I've never had an injury thing like that before. I was even tempted to play Phil Foden in the third match when his match conditioning was saying about 70%. I was telling myself, why don't you just play him, to hell be damned if he gets injured. It's not gonna work, man. You hate getting competitive with other teams. I'm not competitive. I used to be very competitive, right? But I learned a long time ago. And even now, I'm not really very competitive. I mean, I'm still very, very competitive. I mean, you should see me when I don't want to lose something, right? I can be very, very competitive. But see, the thing is this, right? I'm also much older than all the other gamers, right? So part of me doesn't want to be. I mean, I want to learn how. I mean, I have to also learn how to play more gracefully, if that makes any sense. Yeah. I mean, that's the best. And sometimes you hear, sometimes when you hear when people are, I've had organized draft competitions where sometimes people come in and they're not happy. They're so unhappy. And that's not me. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm just a different person now. Okay, Cesare Casede. Okay, how's about it now? We go in here, ask the agent about availability. 4.7 to 7.4. Okay, let's go in, make an offer. Okay. Let's firm this up now. Suggest terms. 7.25% of offer. Come on, man, guys. Okay, add. Bonus after completing achievement. Italian Serie A. Upon winning the Serie A, no minimum game. No minimum games. No expiry date. Will give you. Bloody hell! If you win it with him, I'll give you 1 million, man. Okay, you get 1 more million for him. Casede. Gonna go in for Casede. So the next player we need is a DM. DM Cambolante. Yeah, I let it slide. I'll let it. I'm okay. I'm happy. I love competitive football. Okay, I do. I enjoy competitive football a lot. I enjoy competing with people in draft mode all the time. Right. For me, it's different because I've got right now in draft mode, right? He wants so much money, 2.25. I'm gonna be left with no money, man, after this. Agent, let's offer the agent a bit more, right? It's 135. Bring it down to about 200. Maybe if we offer the agent more money, his signing on fee is lower. This is a very expensive contract. Exactly. I cannot go into the game and then be angry with myself when I lose, because then it's disrespecting the person who won. Exactly. That's so true. Because then it's like more like you're trying to say that the guy didn't have a good game. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I want to set that kind of an example. If my kids see me playing or dad lost, but at least he didn't smash the monitor. But when they're young, right, I want my sons to be very, very competitive. But I want them to learn how to be competitive without losing the plot, right? I want you to be the best, but get angry with yourself, but learn how to be graceful, right? If you lose, it's more important to learn how to lose well. Because and the other thing about life is this, right? You won't know how to win until you lose well. No, you have to learn how to lose well first before you become a winner. Okay. Sign him, idiot. Okay. This is a damn good way of sign him, idiot. Okay, 1.7. We're getting a trust. We're getting a walk away. Yeah, so we gotta keep getting this reminder, We keep going back to him. You get it, you notice yourself getting more. If you're getting more and more toxic, then avoid it. Yeah. Competitive things can if you want to excuse me, if you are gonna be competitive about something and it's affecting you internally, you should step away. It should be used as fuel to get you to perform better or to find improvements in your game, right? But it should not be used to knock you down, make you feel worse about yourself. That's how I feel. Serie, baby, 8.25 million it might be. This is a big signing for us. I wanted Serie at all costs. To make him part of our squad. Instead of loading him forever. Exactly, games are supposed to be fun. If you're gonna stress over a game, hey, play something else. Because one of the reasons why I stepped away from World of Warcraft, right? Because raiding was very competitive for us. Ranking was so important, but it became so important to a point where we were expected to sacrifice a lot of things in our lives so that the guild and the raiders could get recognition on a bigger stage. And then more like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing this? You should be doing this. You should be doing that. I used to go like, guys, is that all you want me to do? So at the end of the day, I said, that's it. I quit. So I quit raiding. In fact, I had to quit World of Warcraft completely. I left the game at about quite a lot. World of Warcraft Gold. I still have it in the game. A lot of it. I just stopped playing because the only reason why I played World of Warcraft was because of the competitive side to it, like PvP and raiding. Yeah. Now I don't. Badminton is a phenomenal game. But you can't play badminton when you're old. Okay, you kind of can play badminton when you're a bit older, but you can't do this. You can't, do the full court stretch anymore. You might pull a muscle here or there. Okay, Eric Boake, no transfer list notification. Oh, this winger is not bad, but concentration too low. Mental's very. Unless he's young. Oh, this is a very interesting midfielder. He's just a creator, that's about it. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what are we doing next? We're gonna look for our defensive mid, okay? But along the way, we don't want to lose the plot. Remember, this defensive mid has to be okay. So we're adding to our youth team, but we want to get let's look at our youth team first before we go and sign defensive mids. Okay. Let's see if we have anybody. We come in here first. No, we do it here. We do it here. Overview. There's nobody here, right? So these are the ones. These are all goalkeepers, are they? Okay. Yeah, these are the midfielders that we have here. Okay. We got this Gaspare Agate. 21 years old now. So contract set for release. Okay. Tommaso Gatto. 18 years old. Yeah. Getting better. I think I'm gonna move him to the under 18 squad. This guy. It's just this. My under 20s, I don't really care about them. You are in control of more. Okay. So under 18s. Okay. So what do we have here? We have Carmel Lastre. Hoping that he develops into something. Okay, we've got Klaus and Dodge, who has been with the senior, who's getting mentored in the senior team. And we got Pisano. All these kids are a long way from playing for the first team. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go into the shortlist. Our shortlist here and see if we can 19 years old and play at least these two positions. Okay, so these are all the players in our shortlist. This Danish player has been on our shortlist for a while. Contracted to Cagliari. History, career stats, has been here for 2 seasons. They signed him on a free. Wanted, listed. We can actually pull him in on a free, but his passing, his tackling, we want somebody who can play, not somebody. We're not looking for another. No. We're looking for somebody who can play. Okay. All right, so we can come in here. We want pass completion ratio to be decent. Aerial challenges, interceptions, and pass completion. Okay. Okay. Oops. Why am I? What did I do? Aerial attack. Oh shit! I mouse wheel up. No. Moneyball all filter. Okay. You want to say the correct filter first? No. Okay. This is my Moneyball all filter. Okay. Alright, so we got positioning all attacking midfielders, dribbles made, fouls against. No. This is fouls against is for my wingers. I want them to be fouled. That's why I have that there. Okay. Pass completion ratio at least 80, appearances at least 5, positional attackment, dribbles made. I don't want this. I want headers 1 ratio and I want interceptions. Okay. Alright, interceptions about 1. I don't need them to be too high. Headers 1 ratio about 70%. Nobody here has been a defensive midfielder center. Okay. Alright, so we are coming here. It tells me these are the players, right? Who've made at least 5 appearances, made 1 interception. Have a pass completion ratio, have a headers 1 ratio, interceptions, you can read the game. Okay, now and a pass completion ratio of about 80%. And they create at least one chance in the game, Nicholas Strunk. This guy, right? History, career stats. Man, I've been tracked. Wow, this guy has been tracked for the last couple of seasons. 37 years old, Nicholas Strunk. I don't believe it, man. So many seasons. 32. So we don't have anybody. Okay, so now we go scouting. We do it here again. We go back to Denmark. We find a play in Denmark. Okay, now he's playing the Superliga. That's where we're going to. Okay, player detail. We just want pass completion and key passes. So we're gonna find somebody with good pass completion as a DM. Okay, so we're gonna put defensive midfielders. Pass completion ratio, oh, that's it. 33 years old. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, that's it. His pass completion ratio is this. What about interceptions? I mean, passes attempted. Pass completion numbers. No, not good enough. Okay, let's go to another nation. Denmark. We go to Sweden. Sweden. Norway. Okay. Norwegian Premier Division. Player detail. Pass completion percentage 90%, 94%. 12 crosses, key passes 14. Wow. Okay. Age to shortlist. Okay. Clevino 28 years old. I mean, these guys are a bit older. Okay, Norwegian First Division. Now we go to Serie A. Let's go to our own league because since we're just looking for players, right? Serie A. Player detail. That's it. Pass completion percentage. Come on, man. Filter no defensive midfielders. No midfielders. Only defenders. Okay, then we look for something else. Key passes per 90 minutes. Oh, idiot. I had it on Central. Okay. Pass completion. Defensive midfielders. The problem with central midfielders, right? Yep. Always defenders are going to get the highest pass completion rates in all these leagues. The other way is to export all the information. Where do I get that from? Data Hub. Okay. We find players that are similar to our players. That's another method, right? So we can run into that problem, right? So we're gonna come here, player performance, right? So we see passing midfielders. See where our players? All these players are our targets now. Okay, Jakob. But the only problem is I can't click on them. Jakob Bochko. Yeah, Petriccione, Rodrigo Villagra, Marius Marin, Timoko Bako. These are some famous names. Giacomo Faticanti, okay. Faticanti. So this player, 22 years old, transfer. What's his value? Transfer contracted to Roma. 22 years old. So transfer. Ask agent about availability. 425 or 4.4. Transfer. He's very aggressive though. Okay, so we add him to our short list, right? So he's very, very good. Okay. I just went like randomly, right? So pick this is a bit of a pit. So this guy makes a lot of passes. Fairly accurate passes. Nicholas Shewald. Okay, so he's 26 years old. Value 18, that's too expensive. Lobotka, we know. I mean, Lobotka, I think is too expensive for us. Lobotka. 32 years old, yeah, too old. Then Fofana, Bakayoko, Torreira, Esposito, no. Oliveira, Fofana, no. Pedro Ferreira, Pedro Fer. "29 years old. From FOMIN. FOMIN. So these all the players are better than my player. Yeah. No, you never know, right? So sometimes you might get players that are they're not too expensive. Serie B is different, right? The stats are going to be for Serie B. I want somebody who can start playing for us straight away. Imaku. So what I would do is I'll just add them to a short list so I can find out their values. What's his name again? Stefan EUS. US. Okay. I'm not looking at their attributes. I'm just looking at their names. I just want to add them to a short list right now. Jakob Labo. Okay. Marco Bulat. So now I go to my scouting, I see my shortlist, right? Okay, so what we're gonna have now, we're gonna remove all this. Okay, remove all this. Bang, 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 bang. quick. So these are the players that we just added, right? So okay. All right, now I'm gonna come in here. Interceptions. 2. Okay. Who's a smart one? None of them, right? So none of the players are just shortlisted are in here. But their pass completion numbers were quite good just now. Interceptions, these guys they read the game quite well. Pass completion ratio about 80%. Wow, okay. So the others, the pass interceptions not as high as these guys. So these are the ones. Well, Nichetti. Where's the rest? Fatikanti. So here. This Estacio is here. So at least I can find out their values. 18.5. 25. Matty Robinson wanted 0. Holy cow. Well, how old is this guy? Oh, this is, forget it. Yeah. So I gotta be very careful now. Some of these guys have been good, some of them are not gonna be that good. So we go through each one of them. We're gonna get one more player to come to our club. Nicholas Belkin. Okay, we can do this. We can come in here as well. Pick attributes, right? Technique, tackling, passing. 13. So the only one that stands out is this guy, Estacio. Okay. Tackling, passing. Sure. Then it's Fatikanti. Fatikanti is the one I'm excited about. He's got a lot of aggression, so we're gonna do is scout him. So data hub currently for this league, right? So if you do it the other way, you come in here, then you go Serie B, right? Like how you want it, what some of you thought of doing. So you come in here, do the same thing, but now see pass completion for DMs, you're not gonna get them, right? So we already got these two, so add them to the short list. Maybe you get some numbers from them, but unless you're playing the Serie, because the Serie A, they'll pop up a screen like this, but you won't know how they play. Right? Because if you come here, scout report, it doesn't give you the same kind of information that you had just now, right? Because we have this data hub here, and then when we come into our own squad and we want to compare, like maybe, let's say Joris Shotat, right? For player performance, in terms of passing, he's not that good, right? So we got to move him slightly. We got to move him here because his passes have not been accurate. But also down to our tactic, I guess. I can afford Fatih Kanti. Yeah, I definitely can afford Fatih Kanti. I'm looking at Fatih Kanti right now. It's a player that we might want to get. Because right now, the short listing says that Fatih Kanti should be a target for us. We're scouting him to see what else we can find out about him. But he's probably going to be a player that we're going to add to our squad. Financially, we got 5 more million left. Right, so we already paid a big chunk of cash. We're not going to sign any more players. We're going to add one more DM. Hopefully, we can bring him in for like 4 to 5 million, and then we can. That's it. We've done our business already very quickly. Then we can holiday mode all the way to the next season. So very, very efficient, right? So we know we need wingers. So we can't afford to bring in top players at the moment because there's no point. So we're gonna find players that hopefully we can bleed them into the first team, right? So we got Lars Jepsen, we got David Palmer. So these 2 youngsters are coming. They're both wingers, so they can play either side. And to some extent, I'm hoping that we can, put them up the pitch. And then there was the other guy, Seno, right? So now we have to decide: do we go for Seno as well? Because Seno is the other one, right? If I'm not, sign him, idiot is coming up. Sign him, idiot. The warning is coming out. There you go. Sign him, idiot. There's a note to remind me that I've forgotten to sign one player. It's the other player. So we're getting reminded every week about him. Yeah, Fatih Kanti looks nice. Yeah, but we have to remember our priority as well. We have to bring in this boy. Hence Fatih Kanti. Worst case scenario, we just loan one more DM. That's it. Okay, so that's the worst case scenario. I don't know what our situation is in terms of registrations as well. Yeah, that's the other thing about this game that I find very, very annoying. You sign the players, you're thinking to yourself, then suddenly registration dates comes and you sign, you can't play him because damn it, I got to make space. Simeri's contract expires. That's the other thing I have on my mind. Do I extend his contract? John Plus, we're gonna extend. Simeri, I'm not so sure. Rashidi joins Palermo. I'm coming. my Nugent is coming. Sign him, idiot. Yep, there you go. Reminded again. Make an offer. Suggest terms. They're always going to say yes, right? So make offer, Palermo staff contracts will expire. Performance analyst, recruitment. Okay, all these guys, no problem. You are goalkeeper, sorry. We're not extending your contract. Don't offer contract. We can afford better coaches now. Performance analyst. Actually, we can afford better performance analyst. But, Akon, I mean, we just let I don't have a DOF, is it? I think I don't have a DOF, no? Because the DOF doesn't want to come in. I'm just too lazy right now. I just want to offer these guys contracts straight away. Be done with it. Worry about it later. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. The only reason why I hired director of football is so that I don't have to do that work. Director, yeah, I don't have a director of football. Okay, we're going to place an advert for scouting director of football. That's it. We need a director of football. Seno, offer accepted. He's still rejecting it. Okay. We keep doing this. No? He'll come around. Don't worry. He'll come around. 1.7 million for Seno. And then Fatih Kandi, we have to find out how much he's worth. How much we're going to have to sign. Okay, waiting for the scouting report of Fatih Kandi to come back. Once the scouting report of Fatih Kandi comes in, we can make the decision. Yeah, I want to have a bench strat. Change my tactic. Play something different. Put in some width. I just ran my tactic to the total tactics tester. Right? This plan I had, right? And it stormed. It just smashed a lot of teams. So I looked at the system and I went, okay. Plan B works. So now I got plan A, I got plan B. That's it. We're going to stick to this. I still have my 4-3-1-2 and my 4-1-3-2. No problems. All the tactics. So I can play all of them now. Okay. Let's go. Let's just holiday, man. The news will come, right? We just check the news. Man, I can't handle this inching my way by week by week. I just want to get to this date. To the next sign him idiot. Reminder. Oh god. I just got a holiday until the sign him idiot reminder keeps coming. Sign him idiot. Up there. And I got to put out a Twitter message to the rest of the guys about our draft tomorrow. What stats are you looking for when you want to sign a DM? I think we covered that already, right? Interceptions, passing, completion, and headers one ratio. Yeah. Tackles would be good as well, but yeah, tackles will also be good. But I saw his interceptions was quite well. I like brains as well. I prefer brains. That's one of the reasons why when I play, sometimes I like Michael Bradley a lot, because I've played with Michael Bradley partnered with a really creative player. And then Michael Bradley, the American, right, he's got very good anticipation, right? So he sometimes comes in, he reads the play, wins the ball without having to tackle. See, that's something I really like in players. The ability to be at the right place at the right time without having to tackle. Something I value a lot. So whenever I play with like fullbacks who have got good anticipation and great acceleration, they almost always intercept the ball out. So this is why I rate anticipation so high for fullbacks. But sometimes you can't get the two, right? You get great fullbacks with great anticipation, but they can't cross. What's the point? That means you're only depending on them to defend. So you got to make a kind of a trade-off eventually. So you have to ask, I have to ask myself, which fullback do I want? Which is even worse? Never mind. Let's get ready for the weekly sign him idiot reminder. Okay, guys. Okay, let's come out of this. Let's go there. Let's see what the scouting report is here. Scouting finish. Fatih Kanti. What do they say? Estimated wage 2.4 million. Transfer value 2. There's anything that we don't like about him? Okay. There's a competitive streak which can also lead him. I don't mind. Okay. Alright. We got a ball breaker in midfield. Dies to do tackles. He's a ball winning midfielder all the way. But we can bring him on. Okay. 4.4 million. So let's see if we can get him from them. I mean, it's a useful signing. I don't mind, but look at this anticipation, jumping reach. But his numbers say that he can be a really good player, right? Like let's look at the numbers. Let's get a bit calmer, you know. Okay. He only made 10 appearances. How many offsides or clear cut chances? Okay, he made 10 appearances. How many times did he get sent off this season? He had 1 sending off. In 10 games, he had sent off 1 time. But he had no other yellow cards. Yeah, I think we're gonna take a risk with him, right? Okay, transfer, make an offer. We offer them, say, we can't offer them. Okay, another reminder. Okay, try. Oh, come on, man. What the hell is that? Seriously? Yeah, just do a fantastic reload of the skin that was really complicated. Create note. I pressed the wrong button. Try. What happened, man? Okay. Create note. Okay. Apparently I can't do shift and T at the same time. Try and sign him, idiot. Okay. Weekly reminder again. Try signing. Okay, this one we know we're gonna try, right? Okay, but Seno coming out. Everything else is fine. Okay, all right, we can clear all this. Go back to our other reminder that's happening soon. It's gonna pop up again. Okay, great. Okay. Competitive is just icing on the cake. Exactly. It means I have a ball winner. I have got a ball breaker in midfield, which is something that we've been lacking. We've been lacking this guy who can just go in there and just chop players' legs off. I mean, he has a competitive streak. It doesn't mean he's gonna get sent off, right? We just hope that he doesn't get. He's got to have 1 red card, but somehow another, you know. What do you want? The board would like to. There are 10 meetings, huh? That's one of the reasons why I don't holiday mode so much. Because the last time I did this and bought call for a meeting, I didn't show up, they fired me on the spot. It's good. Season expectations. Reach 3rd round. Give me better wage budget. Avoid relegation. Again. Wow. My bloody board. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Seno. Where's Seno? Home. Notebook. Where's Seno? Tracker. Try and sign him idiot. Sign him idiot. Oh, there we go. Seno. Transfer. Make an offer. Suggest terms. Make offer. Hey, yeah, start negotiations. Hey, Seno wants to talk. Finalize procedure. How you, Seno? Don't get angry. Okay? Just now, you had this slight problem. You didn't see eye to eye with me. I didn't see eye to eye you. I walked out of the room. I didn't know this was the case. Yeah, relegation release clause. Yeah, if you get relegated, you can go for 2 million. No problem. Maybe a bit more because we paid 1.7. Right? You don't mind if it's like a slightly higher, like 2.7. Allow us to make some money from you. Okay, kiddo. All right. Appearance fee 1.2 for that. 204. Clean sheet bonus 600. You're a winger, son. Yearly wage rise 10%. We don't do yearly wage rises here, son. I'll give you 5%. Except that's, inflation. Consider inflation. All right. Our wage after reaching club league games, 212, 470. You are an ambitious boy. I will give it to you. But once you get 20 games, all right, son? 15 games. Don't need 10 games. You get plenty of 10 games, but I want 15 games because it's going to rotate you. I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm going to put you in a senior team. Okay, and you're going to get 15 games max. Right? Okay, 20 games. You got to get this. No. We remove this. I give you your wage after reaching club games. 25 games. We give you say about 331,000. Okay. Otherwise, I can't rotate the bugger, no. Because I'll have to keep looking at him. 50 games, 50 games. No. Let's go, son. Is that okay? Is that fine by you? Can accept it. You got an appearance fee, giving an unused substitute fee. You got a bit of bonus here. You like it? Thank you very much. Come to the club. And we got one player. Okay, 1.7 million. We didn't kill ourselves in the process. Now we see how much money we have left. Because all these players are coming now. They're all coming through the door. Yeah, it looks like he's quick and agile, right? Okay. And it's an option for us now. Serie signing confirmed. Sorry, Serie. I know apparently the guys in my club, they're quite stupid. They don't know you played for us before. We have to come in here and, set your training up one more time. Sign immediate. Okay, that's it. We don't have to sign immediate anymore. Who's that? Okay. The reminder will keep coming, no? So now we go in here. Where's the sign immediate reminder? Okay. Delete the note. This is how you never miss a player. Chotat in a spa shirt. He must be smoking something. There's no way he's gonna be a spa shirt. It's 2029. No, we only negotiate contract end of this season. Not yet. Okay. Decline. We don't talk to the press. Hey Neil Bathgate, how are you, man? Long time no see. Hey, thanks for leaving comments on my videos as well. And Viper Endo and a lot of you, Risky Pratara, AK, all of you have left NDC77. All of you always leave comments on my videos. I truly appreciate it, man. Got another video coming out tomorrow. Another one of those experimental tactics, right? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's a bit of a spin-off. Inside some of the tactics I'm not designing, they got this little team around them. And you probably can take the idea and then import it into your own saves. The idea is to pressure one side of a flank to score goals. Jumping reach reflects how... Okay, come on. Let's go. This is the part, right? We have to go make coffee and come back 1st of July. Yeah, it goes slowly. My save is 400 megabytes, man, now. Climbing. 5 seasons. Now it gets a bit more... Now it's a bit more of a drain. But I don't think I'm using up that much CPU, right? Football Manager is using what? 43% of my GPU and 15% of my CPU only. That's nothing much. So it's pretty lightweight. Not taxing my CPU. This is the part, right? We should see it blocking up, right? Okay. This is the day. This is the day when it uses up. Nothing. Ding ding. I don't feel the effects. This is the game now. Do you know if you holiday through the youth intake and the youth match versus under 18s and the review, do they get released if you pass the end of the trial period 1 month later? Because you're going to be prompted to sign them. If you don't sign them, they will be released. Because they'll all be trial candidates. They all have the green thing beside them. They don't get signed automatically unless you, under staff responsibilities, you give the responsibility of signing youth candidates to your staff. But if you're like, I'm the kind of person that likes control, So I always have to pause for a course and look through this. You free Thursday or Friday afternoon? Wow. I'm usually afternoons I have to check because Thursday I do a lot of editing of videos. But yeah. Send me a message, man. Rocky. Okay, Palermo release players. Who have we released? Simeon Simeri. Alamak. But honestly, we can't keep using him, right? He's 34 years old. He's a legend. But, you know, I can't keep signing him. Venezia signed Bovalon. 200,000. We let Bovalon go, correct? He's gone. I was about to panic when I saw Bovalon go. So we saw ourselves let down by this signing. You know, I'm sure it'll ever be a good enough. Yeah, I have to do my token signing myself. Okay, come on, guys. We want to see how far I can go in this game as a Nugent. So we have to bring him in, right? We can't just leave him out there in the ether. Okay, to control this players trading. Okay, he's probably not going to amount to much. But he's already got it. I already got a cap, man. International cap with England youth team. Yeah, so all these just youth signings. Welcome new signings. Ask Augustin Anderson to welcome Rashidi. I mean, Augustin Anderson has got a trade right now. Okay, the only problem is got the trade, but you see, I'm hoping that the trade doesn't rub off. We'll find out soon enough. We say Augustin to talk to all these players. Do they all come out with the trade? They don't enjoy big matches. I doubt it. Okay. Emmanuel Seno. See, everybody else wants Emmanuel Seno. Yeah, we should have not been so hasty, right, the first time around. Bianas John Splas, no, we're not going to extend his contract as well. He hardly developed, so he's out. He's loaned. Pardini is not out of contract. We got no goalkeeping coach. I think we can afford to sign one more. Is there anyone still here from the first season? Wow, that's a good question, man. I don't think so. I think they're all left. So Gustav Anderson, we signed him in Serie B, right, on a free. He's been now he's the longest. First season, so Gustav Anderson, Serie C. The only survivor from Serie C is Augustin Anderson. Because we signed him when he was Serie C. He's the only survivor. There's nobody else. From Serie C days, he's the only one. The rest have all gone. The only man still standing from Serie C is him and Giacomo Corona. So, because I got a soft spot for Giacomo Corona, I can't let him go. So, we got Giacomo Corona here. Right, 23 years old. I've been trying to get him to, he's what to do. Such is life. The only thing he's got is jumping reach. So Giacomo Corona and Nick Segustion Anderson. These are only two. From the first season, only those two. Simeri is gone. He's a legend. He's gone. Bye-bye to the legend. We can't keep using him again. I mean, come on, man. He doesn't have it anymore. Now, we might have an issue with registration. You currently have 9 vacant spaces. Attached to unregistered feature in your first squad as well as the squad registration rules. Tobias has been registered. Tolan, Fabian, Corona. Okay. Squad registration. Let's see what happens. This is the part that scares me all the time. At you. Okay. Bova is still not there yet. Okay, that's good. Tobias at you. Okay. We don't have to add the orifice. I can't help it, man. Look, every time I see this guy, the only reason why we signed him is because his name is Walter Orifice. That's all. Okay, I did not sign him because he's a great player. I signed him because he's a Orifice. Oh man, seriously. I can't understand the logic behind my game. I've reached a new phase in gameplay when it comes to this game. Okay, this guy, transfer contract set for release. We don't. I mean, there's no point bringing. Let John Plus find a club. You know, we brought him. He didn't work out. So you got Alexis Blin. He can play in midfield, right? But I don't think he's as good as the ones that we're bringing into the club. Okay, so we got room for what? We got one there. This is Tobias Augustin Anderson. That's a Tobias. Bang. This is the reason why I want to get those boys in early. Clubs release players. So let's look for the positions, right? Fiorentina's well, we got to think for Danish players. We got to think for Danish players, man. God, what's wrong with us, man? Shortlisted players ending the contract. Emmanuel Sino, we offered him. Fandino, Marcus Haaland. The only reason why it's in my shortlist is because his surname is Holland. That's all. There's no other reason why. That's the only reason why we added it. Okay. Got Viengras, DM, EM, Magnus. No. We're not gonna. No, that's too much already. Palermo staff contracts. Oh god, I gotta go through each one of them. Jesus Christ. I hate this part of the game. I don't have a director of football. Is he here yet? Ay. Okay, we're just gonna. I wish there was a way, right? You could just go offer all contracts. I gotta go through each one of them. Okay, we're not gonna bother. We're just gonna do it. Yeah. I originally wanted to make sure that my youth team, right, was the best in the business. So we will make sure that we still plan to do that. Otherwise, we were delaying it by another season. So the only ones we are not gonna do are the youth team coaches. Okay. Okay, I think we can afford. Wait, hold on. 2028. Screw that. Can't wait for the DOF to come in. I just realized that. I just looked at it and just realized it's 20. We still have time. Scouting update. Who's this? Charlie McNeil, striker. 14, 13, 13. No, forget it. I don't like the fact it's got lower grade. 21-year-old winger. Nope. 21 per back. 2. It's not bad, boy. Anticipation 15. Positioning 13. How much is it? Ooh. Oh, man. Gotta add him to a shortlist. We gotta sign this guy. We have to sign this guy. Okay, create a note. Let's go inside this player. Create a note. Okay. No, man. Can we sign him? Again. Okay, well, I'll put in every week, and then if he can, because we still have to sign the Seno guy, right? So if Seno doesn't come, if Seno comes, we can switch to our secondary tactic next season. 100%. Yeah. If Seno doesn't come, then we'll think about it. We might sign the other guy. Then we got try and sign him idiot here, and then can we sign him? The note now comes up. We've got to go through this slowly. Waiting on Seno now. Boca offer Seno. Okay. A 10. Start. Done. End conference. It's a fast conference, man. So Palermo have managed to stay in Serie A for 2 seasons and are slowly strengthening their core. Once we strengthen our core, Europe. I'm 2 seasons away from becoming a European side. And I want to do it in style, right? I don't want to go into Europe with like, oh man, I'm short of a player here, short with a player there. No, I want to make it. Corona have completed a study of Venezia's. Oh, no, not interested. Okay, all right. Of course, there are some clubs that got relegated, right, last season. Serie B, who got relegated? Season preview. Udinese. I mean, we can come in here and nab players who are wanted with the DM department under 20 as well. Sorry. Wingers, right? Well, you could do this. But then I'd have to scout them all over again. Look at the data and forget it. I'm too lazy. Yeah. We identified Seno and we got this out. I don't want to waste any time. Pablo Rodriguez was a new contract. When is it expiring? I don't want to take too long. 27, 29 finances. 23. That's 2 million contract. History, career stats. Only scored us 15 goals last season. But I'd rather sign him onto a new contract now. Then later. Okay. Alright, make him happy first. Contract for 813 offer new contract. Regular starter. I say regular starter. You want regular starter or not? Forget it. Oh, I won't. This guy is a regular starter. I don't want to put everybody on very important important player contracts. No. Regular starter is fine. Otherwise, I'll just replace him. All these guys are just placeholders for my future kids coming through the tiers. Even Tobias Agustin Ederson is a placeholder. We needed a player that could help us escape Serie Che. He was the player. But is he the player for the future? I don't know. Which is the reason why we went to sign Pirola the next season when we got from Serie B to Serie A. I went to get Pirola because we used this data hub scouting method, right? And I signed the best defender in Serie B at that point. It was Pirola. Pirola joined us and they became a very good pair. Cristiana, accept. So Agustin Ederson is a good defender, but he wins all the headers in the box now. Still one of the best defenders in Serie A. Okay, still waiting on this guy. He's really debating which club he wants to go to. I hate this part of the game, right? You want a holiday? Yeah, I need to. I mean, I could transfer responsibilities to somebody else, but I don't want to. Okay. Inter in 10.7 million. Huh? Whoa. Stop. 10.75 million suit for Ciro Immobile. Immobile. He's still in the game. He hasn't retired yet. What the hell? 37 years old. Look at his attributes, man. The hell? Wanted by Inter on a transfer. Make an offer. Okay, 9 million. Suggest terms. Oh, they want 10 million. Idiot. Okay, 10.75. I don't have the money. I'm just gonna enter the discussion. Get the maggots in the press talking. That we're going for Ciro Immobile. Spa make Chota an offer. Wow. 3 million for Joris Chota. How much are we signing for? 1.9. We can flip him for 3 million. That's not bad. Should we sell him? I mean, he's not bad. I like him. He's been very good for us. He can find the pass. He's a bit of a playmaker. The reason why we're looking for a ball breaker is so that we can put a ball breaker beside him. Yeah. But 3 million? No, okay, no. We are gonna reject the offer. I don't think we can get somebody in at that price, and that be money ball at signing. So I don't want to bring in 3.1 million. No. I think Joris Chota can help us get into Europe. Lazio delay Immobile decision. Boba wants to discuss matters. Okay. Everybody wants a contract, but this is a youth player of the season. Contract info. 29. Another player that's got a lot of potential in our team. Right? He's not particularly the fastest, but he reads the game. He's got very good positioning. Okay, so we offer him a new contract. No, shut up. Regular starter. Hey, regular starter. Take it or leave it. I say regular starter. And it is non-negotiable. Okay. Now he no longer wants a deal. Okay. That's a backup plan, right? So he doesn't get unhappy. So I went to discuss a contract with him. He doesn't want it. So then I have my backup waiting, my gangster outside. Tobias the giant. So he's waiting. Go and talk to him. Make sure make sure that he understands why it was not negotiable. Joris Chota is worth more than that. Joris Chota is one of my favorites. In fact, I even tried signing him during the FM draft, the playoff draft, right? I wanted him. River, oh man, Seno has gone to River Plate. No, we'll just okay, transfer. Can I just click and hopefully he just joins me instead? Okay, that means it's decided, right? What's his name? Fatih Kandi, right? Whatever his name is. Fatih, whatever. Yeah, there we go. Transfer, make an offer. Was it? Transfer. Well, how much do you want to pay for him? You see, it's like 4.75. Right, so we go in, see whether we can snag him for about. I'm thinking of what to offer because I forgot the value that we could offer for him. I've totally forgotten. What was the value again? Shit. Was it four? I think it was 4 million. I think it was 4 million, right? Because I knew I had a buffer of 1.7. So let's look at the finances, right? Okay. I knew I was within the buffer. So 6 million minus 1.7 is 4.3. Okay. So that was the offer I was gonna make. I was gonna make an offer they can't refuse. Yeah, they can't refuse this offer. Just watch. Right? They're gonna come in here and say, "Shut up! You're not taking him." So we're gonna give him 4 point. We're gonna say 4.9. Don't be stupid. Just bid a bit lower. See what they say. You save some money, okay? 3.5 billion. 4.7. That's the thing, right? Yeah, it's 4.7. Correct. I made the first offer. They came in with 30%. Suggest terms. Okay, 4.8. That's the one. Okay, we got one player in 4.8. So now we've got Kwan's we got Kwan's potential replacement. Kwan will have to play in Joris Chota's position. He can play there. And then we can use this guy who is the ball breaker. to play. Star player. Oh my god, yeah. No. Important player, okay? Oh my god. What do we do, man? Do we make him a star player? He's coming in. He wants to play every fucking game, man. He wants to play every single game. Where he wants to play every single game. I want important player. He wants star player. Do I beg for the player or do I not? No. I think if we bring him as a star player, we get a lot of problems after that. Because then it's going to be an issue. Non-negotiable, important player. You take it or leave it. Playing time, important player. This is non-negotiable. Okay, important player is alright. Okay, so he's accepted it. Signing on fee. Bloody hell. Signing on fee, non-negotiable. Agent fee. Always believe in bribery. Non-negotiable. Yearly wage rise. Remove an exclude from the contract. Relegation release clause. For the money I'm spending on you is going to be more. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. This is not too bad, right? A new subsidy fee, relegation release cost, get some more money from him. Try and sign him, you idiot. Which one is this? Patikanti, okay. We got him in the back. So we can kill this reminder. I mean, once he signs, right? We'll kill the reminder. Alright, we added him. He no longer wants to accept star player. Okay, that's good. Because star player would have been a big problem for me. Because Tobias Augusto is a superstar in our team. Yes. When he comes to the club, you'll find out, looking at the guy, says he's not much of a defender. He's like, but he's a legend. He's been playing for us ever since Serie. Okay, so you shut up. What? Now Chotat wants a new contract. Oh, now you're on a new contract. Yeah, we offer you a new contract so that you become more expensive for other clubs. I totally agree. Come here. Playing time, important player. Shut up. Okay. 1.731 million. Minimum fee release clause can kiss my ass. You want? I give you this. Okay. Minimum fee release clause. Clubs in the Champions League. Okay. Only clubs in the Champions League. Non-expiry, 15 million. Relegation release clause, want to cover your costs. Relegation release clause, another 10 million. So just maybe we'll put an expiry date to this. 30. Set. Expiry date, minimum fee release clause, expiry date 2030. Relegation release clause 10 million. These are non-negotiable. I mean, I'll let him negotiate this. Okay. This is non-negotiable. We can renegotiate this later. This is fine. Agent fee. Get the agent to convince him to accept this. Non-negotiable. We get him, right? We bribe the agent now. Okay. We're gonna bribe the agent. Oh, my camera froze again. Okay. Right. Sources. This happens once in a while. I've no idea why, but it happens. Yeah. There's an easy way to fix this. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. So relegation release cost. Let's see if it works. Suggest terms. Beautiful. If we go down, they have to pay 10 million. Otherwise, he's going to stay with us, right? So he has to be very happy to stay with us. And then the minimum fee clause, if a club in the Champions League wants him, they can get him for 15 million. I mean, 15 million is fine. We got him on like next to nothing, man. Expiry date is at least 2 seasons. I mean, it's just nice because we want to try and get into we want to try and get in there as well. Okay. Okay. Right. Happy? I preempted him by going there. Last year, I've accepted offer from Palermo. We are in the. I'm not currently interested in Anthony to. I don't believe Palermo is quite strong enough to play at a level matching my ambitions. Okay, shut up. We get injured. I really hope he gets injured, man. Can I play a player as central defensive midfielder 4-3-3 who arrives late in box strikes? Yeah, of course. He's a defend duty. Yeah, sure. Because the trade really won't affect him that much. Unless you play him on the support duty, then you might see him arrive late in the box. But if he arrives late in the box, it's generally because he's got good finishing, right? Long shots or something. Yeah. Tries tricks and dribbles a lot as tricks is fine. Yeah. Dribbles a lot as trick could be a problem for a DLP. Because I don't think the dribbles more instruction is an issue. But he might lose the ball. It's a DLP or defense. You just have to make sure he's got good first touch composure. And if not, you just go into the game tactics, right? You come to the we change the tactic. You don't want to mess around tactics. Let's see. Come in here. Changes to DLP or defense, right? DLP or defense. I think, right? Yeah, you can't change the dribble. That's instruction. Yeah. So you can't change this. That's the only downside of playing that role. Yeah. So if you want to play him as in fact, I'll probably do this, right? Go CM or defend, right? Because he's going to hold his position and time to dribble less. Because if he has the attributes to play those passes, he can still play those passes, but at least you're telling him not to dribble as much. Yeah. So that's what I would do. I would probably play him as a CM on defense and then do this, dribble less. Because his whole position, right, is a tendency to, I have this player that goes forward whenever possible or actually in those areas. I mean, this trait generally tells you that player can score goals, no? So you kind of, what do you think of what Kuan to be playing? So he's got gets forward and arrives late, where he does dive into tackle. So he goes up and down and he tries to score goals. Now, we're going to play the new player as a roaming playmaker. So Joris Chotat although he's got lower, the new signing at Fatih Kanti, he's got lower, what does he have? Lower off the ball. So yeah. If you're going to use him as DLP or defense, he might lose the ball, that's all. Yeah. Because you have to remember that dribbles instruction is hard-coded. I think, let me check, I can't remember what it was, what he said. I think it's hard-coded not to. Let me check one more time. Because you can tell from here, right? So, DLP on defense. Yeah. See, dribble less is already active for this role of duty. So, you play on defense duty, right? He's not going to dribble as much anyway. Yeah. So, it's fine. Use him there. But if you play support, you got a problem. You got to check this dribble less. So, you have to choose dribble less. CM on defense. So, yeah, you can. On defense duty, but the moment you change duty, you have to be careful. That's it. Hope that helped. Okay, Badado, what are you doing, brother? Oh yeah, this is the one that has got no future at the club. Man, all these no futures at the club. Please persuade to join him. Can you go anywhere? Except all of us. Wherever. Just go and play football. I don't care. Find a club that makes you the happiest. Just don't play for us. Do something with your time. Become a better player. Have some ambition, man. Oh, yeah, another one. Beck, can we sign him? Oh, look, I like these reminders to myself. Look, can we sign him? Because I financially, right? Do we have any transfers coming in? I love this. I love these reminders. We got Fatih Kanti coming at 4.8. Seno is not coming. Okay. Beck, can we sign him? Oh, man, I'm really in love with my players. So. Oh, yeah, this guy is another one. Problem is, if I sign him, I have another issue. I can't afford that many foreigners. I can't sign him. I have to be very careful with my squad registration, man. Pablo Rodriguez unhappy, promise not care. What the f is wrong with you, Pablo? I went to offer you a contract, you moron. But you didn't want it, remember? Okay? Yeah, you stupid monkey. Idiot. Fool. We sent Sagusti and Anderson to talk to him. Too bad. I can't remember if it was you or another one. Okay. Fatikandi, welcome to the club, man. He wanted to be a star player, right? Yeah. Assign talk to him. Thanks. Assign squad number. Auto. What? Back in here. Squad registration. Fatikanti. Yeah, baby. I think you're part of the whole Italian thing, right? Where is he? There we go. Yep, Homegrown Nation. Thank you very much. You are being trained as a roaming playmaker. Come back here. Done. Your off the ball has to go up because you got really bad off the ball. Okay, thank you. Alright. Brad Tolan, my god, everybody wants a contract. One guy comes to my door, all of you want to follow me. Contract info. When is this? 30th. You full-time contract 221,000 per annum. I think we should, right? It's like he came in, his contract is so cheap. No? Gotta give him a new contract. Yeah. Like give him a day or two to settle down. You got a good feeling about that guy, Fatikanti? I got a good feeling about Fatikanti too, man. Apparently he blew away the stats, right? Like last season's numbers, he was blowing them away. In terms of his pass completion at the back. So he's performing quite well. Right? So he could be quite the signing. But we're just hoping that he performs well. So we start the press conference and we do the same thing we always do. Because I can't be bothered. I've never been one to bother about all these press conferences. So either leave it or just click quickly. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for the next thing I was supposed to do. What was the next thing I was supposed to do? Offer a contract to somebody. Tolan. This is the last piece of business I have before I go on holiday. I don't want to be bothered by contracts by anybody again. After this, we just run away, We don't want to see the players again. Seno is not coming, so that's out. Okay. So, okay. Alright. Squad. Who's the person I wanted to give a new contract to? Okay. Alright. Offer him a new contract. Important player. A fringe player. No. Yeah, loyalty bonus. Give him less. Okay, it's too big a sum. We want to bring him up to the same level that he used to be, right? So now, sorry, man, we want more goals from you. 25 goals. Suggest terms. Okay, drop. And then give his agent a bit more money. Make him happy. Okay, 10 goals, 63k, 15 goals, 7. Remove this. Add clause, seasonal landmark assist, 10 assists. Goals. 15 goals. 15 goals, you get about 100k. Then seasonal landmark goals is 100k. 50. Why is that? There's another one here. Then 20 goals. 15 goals, okay. I don't get why this is like that. What he wants, we gotta give him more money. I don't get it. That's like a bug, right? Here. 20 goals, 100k. 10 assists, we get another 100k. Okay, you have to create chances to inspire him to create some chances. Okay, all right. Okay, we given 2 contracts. Now we're gonna get out of here. We're going on a big holiday. We don't want our players to come back and give us like, oh, we want better contracts. That's the part where we get out of Dodge. Okay, arrange friendlies. Quickly look at the friendly dates. Okay, friendly match. Let's do one warm up here. Choose some similar reputation team. No, don't be such a meano. Okay, nearby affiliated clubs, Villa Bate. Give them some. Okay, confirm. All right, arrange. Now we'll arrange a series of friendly matches. Okay, multiple friendly matches. We can do one here. We can do one here. Under 20s. This is Austria. No, this is too many games. We're playing 1, 2, and give the boys a break. Then we will play this date, and then this date. Okay. We'll choose no, not here. Training camp is got one friendly here, one friendly here. Then we come up Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is fine. There you got 2 here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, choose smaller reputation team. Messina, long time no see, boys. Very small reputation team. And this just to get some morale boost. Okay, all right. Okay, we done all that. Now we go on holiday. Training. Let's set up a training first because we want to go on holiday. Let's not screw things up. Okay, here we got boot camp. Then we got boot camp. Then we got boot camp. Then we got boot camp. And then we got boot camp. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, we're not very nice people here in our club. We basically bully our players until they're. We last quite well throughout the season. We don't have that massive injury crisis. Yeah, so far it's been okay. No, this. Balance early season. Okay, done. This is. Why does this look so strange? And this will be boot camp. Okay, because this is fine. There's a lot of games here. We play Roma after this. Then we play Inter. Okay, fine. Alright. Save the game. In case of a bug. And we go on holiday until our first friendly, 20th of July, where I'll start playing these games. Or better still, tactic. You're gonna use this tactic, right? Yeah, because I need to come back before the 20th, right? Before the first friendlies, so that I can assign the players for the holiday camp. Where's the holiday camp? Because they're gonna go on a tour. Training camp starts on the 26th, so we're coming back on holiday. We're coming back from holiday on the 25th. And we're coming back on the 25th. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, the next bit is probably kind of boring because we're going to have to go holiday. We are holidaying, and then after that, we're going to get the teams ready. Then we're going to just assign the players who are going to be taking part in this. Then once the new players come in, I'm going to move them around, put the kids in the under 18 squad, make sure their training is all set up. So that's all small little administrative things that we want to do, making sure that every player's got training. This is the really important bit, right? Players coming out from loans. If you had them on DLP as defend, they won't be on DLP on defend. There'll be some generic roles. So if you're like me and you're very fixated with perfecting the attributes of a player, when they're being trained, you want to make sure that they're on the training schedule you want them to be on. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. So I want to thank everybody for popping on today's stream. At this point in time, it's time for me to call the stream. And then the next time we do this again, we should be playing friendly matches and seeing how our team does. And maybe if we need to go out there and sign one more player, we still have room to do that. We still have a transfer budget that we can spend, but we haven't spent everything. Our initial signing of Seno for 1.7 million, that would have been amazing if they joined us, because he looks like a Bruno Henrique from Argentina, but he didn't want to come. Instead, he's stayed in South America, but we'll keep an eye out on him because he might be a bit more expensive in the future, or he could get cheaper, right? So sometimes they get cheaper when they make a lateral move to a club in the same country. Sometimes they drop off. Right, so that could actually happen to him, and maybe he I don't know. I think we should track him a bit more, right? That was more like when we saw I saw his attributes, I got excited. I mean, he's physically built like a beast. So I was thinking, this is good, but I might get into trouble, man. So I want to thank everybody for popping into today's stream. Once again, those guys who are taking me in draft tomorrow, the BTN final. I'll be in touch with you guys about the final later this evening. So you guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for your support. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing to my shows. Thanks for always leaving me a comment. I love you guys. You guys are fantastic. Stay safe. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.